Well, that was really good. God damn it. You guys just want to watch Netflix instead?
I know, right? Oh, man. Shit, what's on right now? I've got to go home. I think I've got...
There's some scripted sanctimony that needs our eyes.
Right?
Let's do this.
Exactly.
Okay.
Excellent. Right, club audience, are you ready for Synergize?
That was synergy.
That was.
Yeah. Okay.
Good call out.
Yeah.
Right, Batten, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Excellent. Then Synergize in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Okay, so my wife and I, we got a babysitter the other night. And not just any kind of sitter. These people took our kids for the whole night. We had no idea who they were. But I'm just kidding. But no, it was weird. I mean, it was exciting at first, like building up to that Friday night. Like, oh my God, we're going to have all night without our kids. And then we were there, and we had too much time. We weren't familiar with the space. We had no idea what we did before children. And whatever we did was pretty freaking lame. So we sat there, 16 years assembled at a small IKEA table, wondering what we were going to do. I thought about going out to a movie because I'd been way too invested in the news over the last couple weeks, and I thought a crazy escape, whatever Marvel movie came out, in the last 2 hours, we could catch that. She was like, I don't know, let's just stay home. I was like, you know what, maybe we'll just eat some dinner here, catch some Netflix, enjoy our time. I didn't steal that from him. That was already in here. And that, Cory Byrom, you owe me like 8 seconds. You owe me 8 seconds for that. So we decided just to hang out, and we sat there in silence, and my wife was kind of swirling her wine, looking at that, and I was looking at the table, spacing out, and trying to cobble together something to build something within all this freedom we had now acquired, this insurmountable mountain of opportunity to relish each other for such great lengths. I mean, we can make love and pack a lunch in 2 minutes. Like, we are so good. And it used to be a weakness of mine, but now it's a marital strength. Some of you men look forward to this. And so Sarah looked up and she said, well, this is nice. She elongated her nice, almost like she was casting a rod, hoping to reel in a date, hoping to reel in something from me. And I stumbled back. Yeah, it's great. And she could hear it. She could hear it. Something was amiss. I mean, just like all of you can tell now, I can't hide what I'm feeling. Like, you could do like hair curtains and be a mystery. But me, people say, Jared, you were wearing your emotions on your sleeve. No, it said I wear my face all over my head. Like, I can't hide. And she sensed it. A dog could sense it. It would turn on me. There was something in the air. And she said, what? What? Completely sucked the air out of the word. Lay it at my feet, writhing in pain. And I was like, nothing, it's nothing. We don't need to talk about it. She's like, no, we have time. Let's not fetter this freedom with whatever you've got going on. And I was like, okay. Brett Kavanaugh has perjured himself at least 4 times before even this hearing. Is anybody even paying attention? And she said, what again? But this time like it was on a mylar balloon filled with incredulity. It was, what? And I told her, perjury is when you lie under oath. It's weird, it's like you're all there with me. And she said, I don't need to know what perjury is. I need to know what's wrong with you. And I said, I'm sorry, honey. It's the frat boy ISIS. They have infiltrated my brain. You remember like after 9/11, people would say, you shop at Walmart or the terrorists will win. Eat that cheeseburger or the terrorists will win. And now that's happening with the frat boy ISIS. Vanilla ISIS has invaded. They're hitting my brain stem and bong hits off my head like a hookah of distraction. I don't even know what's going on with the environment. Polar bears could be completely gone, but I've been distracted by that Asperg and Kavanaugh. I don't know what's happening, honey. I'm sorry. Somebody's boofing my pituitary right now and I can't think. She said clearly. And she looked at her glass of wine, almost hoping the tannins would rearrange themselves like tea leaves and tell her to go to Taco Bell by herself. And she said, are you good? And I said, I'm good. She said, good. And then I said, do you think Lindsey Graham's upset because he has a girl name? And she said, no. Lindsey Graham isn't upset, Jared. It's an act. It's an act so we forget about the real victims, and then he can fire up the Farmville playing Facebookers who need some other sensation than regret. I was like, that was good. That was really good, honey. Thank you. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. She's like, you're good? It's like, I am. I honestly, Sarah, let me just tell you this, and maybe this will turn you on. I'm not pandering, but I don't know how women are doing it. Like, if women were men, we'd be tipping over police cars and lighting stuff on fire, and we'd be like invading the local news with sticks and stuff. But luckily, women are women, and men are. Well, it's unfortunate that. And she's like, Jared, you're really kind of missing the boat here tonight. Like, just chill. And I said, can I just say that Trump voters can't be dissuaded because he's not a person or even a politician, but really more of a symbol of the vengeance of everything they've been trained to hate, probably clear back to Nixon's Southern strategy? And she said, you can say that. But I was hoping that maybe since we can't do anything about it tonight, which unless you want to go to the 16th Street Mall and shout at strangers, we could do that because we have the freedom. If you want to go on Twitter and share it with your like-minded friends, we could do that. Okay, you can do that. But I'm hoping that maybe we could just hang out and get drunk together. Are you in? And I reached across the table, touched her hand, and said, honey, I'm in. Thank you.
All right.
All right.